Hello friends, this is in continuation to our MongoDB backup restore series. In this video I am going to talk about Mongo Restore. So I will quickly show you the recap of what we have done for Mongo dump session. So these were some of the commands which we used: Mongo dump and host option, port, username, password, out, upload, archive. So these were the options which we discussed in the previous video. You can have a look at detailed video on Mongo dump. So whatever dump we have taken using that option Mongo dump, Mongo restore provides the option to restore that data, load that data which has been dumped or backed up using Mongo dump option. Right, so this is the syntax: Mongo restore option connection string directory. Right, and one note which I would like to share with you is that target MongoDB deployments must be running the same major version, or feature compatibility version should be set as the source deployment in the target deployment. If you are not sure about feature compatibility version, how to change it, how to set it, for this also there is a detailed video done by me a couple of weeks ago. You can find on my channel itself, right? So that will be helpful for you in case you are struggling or having an issue for this feature compatibility version setting. Now let me show you some options. Mongo restore is the command and dump is the directory here. It could be any directory where you have stored your data from Mongo dump command. Right, I will show you a step-by-step demo also. I will start MongoDB server on my local laptop, and then we will use Mongo restore command to restore the data from MongoDB dump command to our local instance, and I will also show you the how we can restore that data to MongoDB Atlas, and I will show you it working. So this is Mongo restore, this is some URI connection string, and this is the path of your local system. I will show you the exact working command for this. And Mongo restore, let us say in your dump directory there are multiple collections, but you want to include only one collection. So then you can have it using ns include. This you can ignore. This is the database name and this is the collection name from the dump directory. Another option is this ns include, right? Wildcard option. You can have all the collections because that dump may have multiple databases, right? You can have this transactions as a database or any database which you have, and all the collections should be included. And similarly ns exclude is also there, from using which you can exclude certain type of collections. And there is another option if you want to restore an archive file. So for that you can give archive and the path or name of that archive, and it will restore all the data which is there in this archive. Or we can also do another thing like ns include used here. For archive also we can use that option, that ns include test database and all the collections inside that. So all this I'm going to show you a demo now. Let me switch to the demo. So I'm starting MongoDB local server version 8. It is started. Now I will connect it from my MongoDB compass. So you can see that I already have some data in my MongoDB server. Categories, there is one record. Course enrollments blank, courses blank, post one record, reviews blank, and users also blank. Only two collections out of these are having data, only one record each, and others are blank. Let us try to run different variants of MongoRestore and see how it works to give you an understanding of different commands. This is the path where I have my MongoRestore downloaded. So I will use MongoRestore eMongo backup folder. Backup folder is where I have downloaded or where I have stored my data from Mongodump command. Right, let me show you how does it look like. These are different kind of directories including archive, also website, sample analytics which has only one collection accounts, and website is having multiple collections. This data was backed up earlier. When I run this command, you can see that 1746 documents restored successfully, 2 documents failed to restore. We can go up and see the reasons, and if you look at this, it has ignored the archive file, don't know what to do with file. So we will have to use archive option to restore the archive, that we will see in a while. Reading metadata for website courses, website posts, reviews, sample analytics, right, all these website categories, enrollments, restoring, and for each website posts 0 documents, 0 failures, and for each it is showing 0 documents, 1 failure. Website posts, what is the issue? Duplicate key issue is there, right? So the purpose of showing you this is that you should get an idea that how does it work in case there is an issue or there is ID already exists in the target database, then it will not restore that particular document. That's why it is saying 2 documents failed and other 1746 documents restored successfully. Let us see in the MongoDB compass. Refresh. You can see that sample analytics database has been created now, and this many number of documents which are there is now loaded, and category already had one. So let us do one thing now. Remove this, delete this. Posts also I will delete, and I will keep this sample analytics for now, and let us rerun this command. Now you can see 2 documents restored successfully, 1746 document failed to restore. Why? Because I already have that, and there will be an issue with their ID, duplicate key, right? So this is the thing which one should consider while restoring the data. Make sure that it is not duplicate, otherwise it will not reload the data. Now moving on to the next command. Now let us restore data stored in an archive file. I already showed you this path, right? Let us run this. Now it will restore all those, right? And if you see 0 documents restored successfully, fail to because this archive has only sample analytics, right? Now let us delete this sample analytics data. We no longer have access to sample analytics. Let us rerun this and see. Now restored successfully. This archive has only sample analytics database, and inside that only accounts collection. And if we look at here in compass, we can see that it is loaded, right? So this is how we can do that. Now moving on further, I'm deleting this database and I am deleting these records also. Courses, posts. This is another archive which was created earlier. So you can see that 2 documents restored successfully. It has backup of website users, courses, posts, or whatever I showed you at the beginning of this, right? This 1 document categories, 1 document post. So these are restored now. We can have a look at this. We can validate it, categories and posts. are restored. Moving on to select a specific collection from an archive, let us give an option ns include sample mflix comments. This time this is the backup which I have created. So let me run this. You can see that 4107 restored successfully and it has completed very quickly. Let us see in compass, refresh, sample mflix comments. We have all these comments here, right? So this is how we can use archive to restore only a specific collection, or maybe we can restore all the collections inside a database. Just replace this comments with star. I will leave this as an exercise for you. You can share your output in the comment section of this video so that I come to know that you are able to follow. Another option which I want to show you is that you have database, you have a collection, you want to move it to, or you want to restore it to a new database, right? A new collection. Let us run this. You can use ns2. So please remember that this ns from ns2 will create a new database. If it does not exist, if it exists, then it will use that database inside that collection. Only thing we will have to mention here is that we want to restrict it to only that particular collection, database and collection. So we will have to include ns include also. So what will happen if I don't use ns include? It will restore all the data inside this archive and it will change only this sample mflix comments to this. So let me include this also. And you can run this command without ns include and tell me how does it work for you, whether it has restored all the databases and collections or it has only done this particular thing. Let me show you in compass now. This is new and comments, right? Now you may be wondering that how, from where I have got this sample mflix and all. It is available on MongoDB Atlas free of cost. Sample data, once you load sample data in your MongoDB cluster, maybe free cluster, right, or any cluster, they give you an option of loading sample data. So all this mflix or sample analytics is a part of that. Let me show you that also. So see here, sample Airbnb, sample analytics, geospatial, mflix, all these are there. For now I have just restored comments of that comments collection of sample mflix database. I will share that command also with you, through which you can download that data using mongodump command. I will paste that in the description section of this video for your quick reference. This is the another version where I am connecting to MongoDB Atlas or remote instance, and archive is my same thing, same folder, right, where I have downloaded the data from MongoDB Atlas sample database. ns include which collection, from and to. Same command. Now I am restoring it to MongoDB Atlas. This, if you see here, I don't have any new database here. Once we run that command, it will create a new database and restore that collection also. Preparing collection to restore from, reading metadata from this, restoring this from archive, new test comment. Now it is showing how much has it completed. Now if we go here and refresh it, we should be able to see our new collection comments. It is still populating the data. It is only 4 KB for now. Logical data, these many number of documents. Once we refresh again, it will load more number of documents by that time. And here I am getting the status also, right? So soon it will load all the data from this particular archive for that particular database and collection to the database and collection which I have mentioned here, right? So hope this helps and this give you a idea that how we can use Mongorestore for different options. Mongodump for downloading, Mongorestore for restoring that data. And in the end, let me show you a command also for Mongodump, which will be useful to have that data downloaded from MongoDB Atlas sample database. But for that, you must have sample database loaded in your MongoDB Atlas cluster or whichever database it could be. So in this example, because I have taken sample database, right? So I'm sharing that command only. So this is the command mongodump, same path, mongodump URI connection string mongodump. So here I will change the date, right? And I will run this command and you can see now. See, writing sample training inspection, writing sample training routes, new test, even new test is now copied there, right? So this, it has started dumping that data also from that database, right? It now, if you see here, number of records, it will take some time. The idea is to show you that how does it work so that you can get yourself acquainted and use in your day-to-day life. So it is still populating, but the archive has been created and the data is already getting populated. I believe that you have been liking these videos, and please let me know what is your view on this channel. I will be more than glad to record more videos on other topics as well. Thank you so much. Happy learning.